I think that a lot of times there's a lot of talk about scripting and journaling on the internet. And I have to say that for the most part, I disagree with the way it is being taught, because most teachers, well meaning teachers, they want to bring about positive change, but they're not explaining this process of scripting and journaling at a vibrational level. Maybe it's because they don't understand it, maybe it's because they haven't looked at it. It doesn't matter. But I want you to understand it, that scripting or journaling is like anything else in our life. It is all about vibration. The universe responds to the vibration of your scripting. The universe responds to the vibration of your journaling. The words don't matter. It's the vibration that matters. And so journaling and scripting have to be done in a certain way in order for them to yield positive results. Now, people who don't understand the vibrational side of this process of scripting and journaling, they too can get positive results if their discovery of the process puts them in a place of hope. Because anytime you go up the emotional scale to positive feeling emotions like hope and eagerness, then you've opened the door to good things happening. And so good things will happen. But I want to explain to you that when that manifestation takes place, it's not because of your journaling or your scripting, it's because you put yourself in a place of hope. Now, let's take journaling apart or scripting apart. If for someone who doesn't know where they are on the emotional scale, it is better for them to keep their journaling really, really general. Really general. Make a statement and write it over and over again, a statement that your logic cannot disprove. So that when you say those words and when you write those words, there isn't a little voice in your head that says, that's impossible, or that's a lie, or how's that going to happen? Because when you do that, even though you're writing the words, but in your head, if you're saying those things, then the vibration that you're generating is a negative vibration. It is not a positive vibration. And that is why scripting does not work for, I don't know, I think 99% people out there, and it's only the 1% that it works for. Sometimes, not every time they do it. It's only that 1%, but that 1% is loud. And it's okay for them to be loud. Those are the people that we hear about, and it's a good thing because of two things. One, they give us hope, and we want to go towards hope. And the second is they're milking it. And when somebody milks that vibration or repeats a good story again and again and generates that vibration inside them, they are creating a positive spiral of good manifestations happening for them. So wonderful. I am happy for them. That's great. But I want to help the 90% of the population who wants to learn how to do law of attraction but doesn't know how to go about it and does not know why they're not getting these wonderful results that other people seem to be achieving. So for those 90% out there, my message is as follows. If you're not aware of how the emotional scale works, then your scripting and your journaling needs to be really general. One statement or one affirmation that your heart and mind both believe. So when I say I want ease and flow on all subject, my heart says, yes, that feels good. And my logic says, yes, that would be a good thing to have. It would be great to have life be easy. It would be great to have things flowing in without any effort. So both my heart and my mind agree. That is what the course Heart and Mind Alignment is all about. In that course, I teach people how to close the gap between their hearts and their minds. That's taking me off topic. If you are interested in the course, I've got lots of material out there and you can probably Google it and find it, but let's keep going. So keep it general. Pick an affirmation like the one we have today. I want ease and flow on all subjects, and write it over and over again. When you do that, you are achieving heart and mind alignment, you're generating positive momentum, and it's making you go up the emotional scale, which means that it is contributing towards good things happening for you. Now, for the second group of people, who don't really want to just write one affirmation and they want to journal longer, what they need to remember is that in the process of journaling, so the first one was scripting. Scripting is about taking one affirmation and just writing it over and over again. I want ease and flow on all subjects. The future can be better than the past. All things are possible. I'm learning to be open to new ideas and things. All of those are general, and your mind and your heart cannot object. Neither one of them can find an objection. So the way I look at heart is the soul part of us that resides in the non-physical, and the mind is the physical part of us that resides here in our logic. So we can, when both of them agree, that's when we make progress. Okay? So now journaling. When we journal, it's not just one affirmation that we are repeating. Journaling is a process of one thought feeding into another thought, and that feeding into another thought and another thought and another thought. Journaling as an exercise, the way we do it for law of attraction, is not about telling a story about what happened in your day. It is not about stating your opinion about what somebody is. It's about, if you're talking about what happened in your day, you need to find those things in your day that you appreciate and journal them. If you want to talk about a person, then instead of talking about anything that has criticism in it or shortcomings in it, you need to find things to appreciate, or you need to find ways to excuse that person. Because when you excuse that person, when you don't hold anything against them, now you're on the positive side of the fence, and the universe will help you get towards more positive things. Okay? So journaling is a process of creating a train of thought that actually ends in a rampage of appreciation. Because when you generate one positive thought that leads to another positive thought, that leads to another positive thought, that leads to another positive thought, you're generating a lot of positive momentum. And when you do that, you inevitably end up in a rampage of appreciation. And what a rampage of appreciation is, you'll know you're rampaging when you don't have to think about what you're going to say. Words are just pouring out of your mouth automatically, and all of them are appreciative. That's what rampaging with appreciation is all about. Okay, so you will know that you're doing it when that happens. If you're not getting there, that's okay, because the purpose of journaling is not to get into a rampage. That's not the end objective. The objective is to stay in a positive vibration for more than 2 minutes. That's all. Because understand this, the reason we write is because it keeps us in a positive space longer than if we were just thinking a thought. So if I write my appreciation for my puppy, I love my puppy, she's beautiful. If I write it out, it takes longer for me to stay in that vibration of that positive statement than if I just think that thought. And if I speak that thought, it takes longer. I stay in that vibration for longer than if I just think it. So speaking is better than just thinking, and writing is better than speaking or thinking, because it keeps us in that space for a longer period of time. And that, my dear friends, is the power of journaling. And I promise you, nobody's talking about it. So I'm glad if you're here and you're hearing me say this, I'm glad you're here because you're learning something that is important, that is going to help you for the rest of your life. So I'm going to sign off for now. It's Zara Mahoon. If you want to find out more about my work, please visit my website at zmahoon.com, and you can visit Amazon for all my books and courses. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you whenever you come here again. Bye for now.